Even so-called believers of God find themselves wrapped up in the mythical, ideal, one true love fiction. But does it even exist? Yes, but not in the way you think. Your one true love isn't a man or a woman on this earth. So we know that God made Eve specifically for Adam and out of his rib. So using that, maybe you could craft some sort of argument that every man has a woman out there that's just perfectly made for him, and he just has to wait for her to brush his shoulder and make eye contact. But how often did we ever see that in the Bible? In fact, the book of Hosea kind of tears down this entire concept. Hosea was given a woman to marry by God, and this woman happened to be a prostitute named Gomer. She cheated on him many times during their marriage, and even allowed herself to be sold back to her own husband by a pimp. She didn't fit any of Hosea's standards for a spouse, spiritually or physically. So then why did he marry her? Because his true love was God, not a woman. And this is ultimately what the book of Hosea is about. The relationship between God and his people is akin to one of a man and his wife. This is why over and over again, the church or Israel is referenced as the bride of Christ. This is why you see all these Disney movies and cartoons distort this message by putting the marriage between man and woman on a pedestal, as if it's the peak of love. God is the one you should have your heart and eyes set on above all else, even your spouse and children. Once you accept God as your one true love, as your soulmate, you'll understand how you can love a man or a woman you desire. You'll understand how they should love you, and you'll stop looking for all these ridiculous signs and whatever for the perfect mate, because they don't exist and none of us are perfect. You just have to find someone you're equally yoked with, and both of you need to strive to put God first, and everything else will fall into place. So with that being said, don't get wrapped up in the idealization of human romance. There are genuinely happy and beautiful couples out there, I'm sure of it, but don't make it an idolization of your life. Don't stress over being alone, because remember, you're not alone. God is always with you. Christ is always with you. You're the most travacious of waters. They are always there with you, and they'll love you more than a person ever could. And I especially don't recommend looking to social media for advice on love, because those people will say anything to get likes and engagement, especially when you hear things like, oh, God wants you to know that person you fell out with is actually your one true love, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if any of you have watched Victorious, but there's a song on there called Faster Than Boys, and it has a line that always stuck with me. I love Hall & Oates, you like SpaghettiOs. Something tells me we don't fit. That's all it is sometimes, bad chemistry. Stop becoming attached and obsessed with people just because you like them. You need to focus on God first. A lot of your issues with romance will be solved if you do that one thing. That is your true love, if you're willing to accept it. I plan to elaborate more on this concept in future videos, because with the Bible, it's so complex that you can never truly get one analysis on a topic, especially one as complex as this. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much the video. Peace out. God bless.